don't focus on retirement. Don't focus on retirement. Focus on having something where you get to live your life at your own terms. Meaning, you're still working, but because you still work, you earn more because you're doing what you like to do.
Hey guys, we are here today with the master, the millionaire, Mr. Marvin Guillermo. And today we have a special treat for you. First off, we are launching MakeMoneyGrow.ph. It's a 20 video course just for you. Subscribe now and comment down below, make money. We'll get back to you. We'll DM you how you're going to be subscribing. We give you 4 videos straight up. We are going to be tackling 3 hard questions today. When is the best time to start monetizing your hobby? Is it okay to invest in companies who are doing some shady stuff or not being completely ethical in how they do business? Would you invest in that? And number 3 is, how do you handle failure? You lose all your money in business, nabusted ka ng girlfriend mo, you lose your money in stocks. How do you handle it? Listen up and enjoy. Right now, we have a series of questions coming in via Facebook. And the first question we want to tackle is by Mr. Lyle Apalisok. Lyle, thanks for tuning in today. And the question is, what is the best time to start monetizing your hobby?
That's an interesting question. First time mo na walang sasabihin na. The best time to monetize it is when you know you have a market, when you know people are willing to pay for it also. So, if you already... siguro what I want people to get is you take it step by step. You will know that you have a market if you've already tried it also. You have proof that people will actually buy what you are selling, regardless if it's a product or a service. So when should you monetize? If people like what you're doing, they'll definitely pay for it. If people like the product or service that you have, they will definitely put a premium for it. So you will know Kasi if you give it for free, tapos hindi na siya bumalik sa'yo. For example, you're selling cupcakes. But hindi ko alam bakit laging cupcake example ko. I don't even eat cupcakes. Totoo, I don't even eat cupcakes. Pero if you... nakaka-chubby kasi. Anyways, if you have a cupcake, you give it to your friends for free and they don't even ask for more, that's a sign already that your cupcake is not doing so well. So, what I will do is this. If I am a person, and I say this all the time, I want to start my own cupcake business, I'll give it out for free. Then suddenly, I have a friend who has a birthday, will say, "Oy, Marvin, I like your cupcakes. I have a birthday. Can you bake for me?" That's where it will start kasi they will already pay for it. So that means already people like it. Then, when I see more orders happen, kasi pwedeng mamigay ka ng cupcake Pero, later on, when people start ordering, your packaging is not good, the way you present is not good, it won't be a business yet also. Kasi if you're selling a product, it's all about how it's also presented, especially if you want to scale it up as well. I'll take it step by step. Then, when people start ordering already from it, I'll probably say, I think this is something that I have a good product, but it's not yet a business, I have a good product pa lang. Next thing that I'll do is this. I will text all of my friends. I will PM all of the people that I know. I will email people and say, I have this product, this cupcake that has been bought this by several times. And then do you want to buy? Yep. Here's the price. So I don't have any risk because I will only bake once people start ordering. Yep. Then once I get a lot of orders, and I get more repeat orders from that, I'll probably post it in Facebook or Instagram also, and then I'll start marketing it from there. Then once I have a page already, the page has traffic, it has traction, I'll probably go to a Sunday market in Makati and then sell it there with my page there also, so that there's a page when people see it, they know where to order also. So that's when I start having a brick and mortar, not a brick and mortar, but it's also for awareness to also create more traction for it. But ako, ngayon, if I'm selling a cupcake, I won't do a brick and mortar anymore. I'll just sell everything online. That's it. So how do you know when's the time to monetize? When people are willing to pay you for it. If no one's willing to pay you, then you can't monetize yet. It's not a business, it's a hobby.
So pag may cupcake ka na, bro, sabihin mo ako.
Oh, but I don't think I'll... wala. I will invest in a company that makes cupcakes. Pwede yun. That's what I'll do.
But you're not gonna make your own.
No.
But if you do make your own, let me know.
Not an operator talaga eh.
Ano bang hobby mo? Ano ba hobby mo?
Ngayon, YouTube. Making videos.
Making videos on YouTube?
I even tried downloading NBA 2K and then Call of Duty to play sa phone ko. Wala, hindi ko masyadong nagamit kasi I like making more videos and I like watching videos. Yun lang. Wala na akong... Nag-uusap tayo kanina during the break. Wala na akong ibang goal eh. Parang I just want to make videos. So far, that's what I want to do na. That's what I want to do na lang. Totoo to.
Laki na kinikita niya sa YouTube.
Hindi. Even before, walang kita, it doesn't really matter eh.
Gawa.
Kasi it's still the earnings is still in the stock market. Pero ito yung maganda doon. The stock market allowed me to do anything that I want because I don't have to think about where I'll get the money because investments take care of where I want or where of my lifestyle or my operations, and then yun, it allowed me to pursue whatever I want. So if YouTube earns, even better. If it doesn't, okay lang. Pero I still get to do what I want eh. Kasi you know what's the most important? Money's not the most important thing eh. Happiness is eh. And I'll say this. If I have a choice between 10 billion pesos and 100 million, I'll pick 100 million doing the things that I like versus 10 billion. And I think I'm losing a lot of money right now because I'm doing YouTube. Because I could do other things that will make more money for me. Masaya ako sa YouTube eh. Masaya ako dun eh. So, kahit mag-YouTube, alam ko naman nasa point ako ng buhay ko na kahit mag-YouTube ako, hindi ako magugutom. So, parang ganun. But, am I losing a lot of potential opportunities because I do YouTube? I'm sure I am. Pero, dun ako masaya eh.
Guys, that's very important, no? For us to know that even if YouTube na lang ginagawa ni Marvin, or kahit wala na siyang ginagawa, hindi pa rin siya magugutom. Ang tawag doon, retired.
Hindi naman.
Retired at 33 years old.
Hindi naman. It's just that, I know, I've computed what I spend, and it has just to come to a point where what you get can take care of what you spend. And then, okay na yun. For me, wala naman akong my lifestyle is generally simple compared to other people. You see the other people in my videos, sila Carl D. Once they sell this property, they buy more property, they build a pool. Ako wala naman akong ganun eh. So, mahilig lang akong magkape, mahilig lang akong kumain. Yun lang. Minsan may travel, that's it. But walang goal to buy a yacht, walang goal to buy a plane, walang anything eh. Yung happiness ko talaga YouTube, that's it. And walang bayad yun eh. Walang bayad mag-YouTube eh. So I don't have any goal that I want to buy something later on. So, yun, wala sa akin eh. So, ganun lang makain ko lang yung gusto kong kainin every day. That's it. No other, I don't...
Maraming tao yun yung pangarap eh. Ano advice natin sa kanila? Paano maging semi-retired kagaya?
Hindi. Ito pa interesting. Don't focus on retirement. Focus on having something where you get to live your life at your own terms. Meaning, you're still working, but because you still work, you earn more. Because you're doing what you like to do. I'll give you an example. Carlo Ople makes more from everything that he does digitally than what he makes as an executive of PLDT. If you're an executive of PLDT, you make a lot of money already. But same thing. He's not retiring from his job because he likes to see Manny Pangilinan. He likes to learn from Manny Pangilinan. Pero he's enjoying from YouTube also. So what I want people to do is you save money, you invest money so that dadating sa point in time where if you want to pursue the other things that you want, you can do it. Pero if you like your job, you don't need to resign eh. Dumating lang kasi sa point na hindi talaga, I was in HP. Dumating lang sa point na nakita ko, di ako pang IT. Yun, na I was more excited pag may pasok kasi bukas yung stock market kesa sa walang pasok na sarading stock market. Normal, diba, normal concept ng employee, gusto mo walang pasok kasi, you get to rest or you get to do other things. Ako, I was excited na may pasok kasi bukas yung market noon. So, I was more excited about investing that at the latter part of, I was in corporate for 5 years. At the latter part of being in corporate for 5 years, parang, hinihila ko na lang sarili sa office eh. So, yun, parang it came to the point na everything that I needed to learn from the corporate, I got it already. And I knew it naman second month of working. Sabi ko, I won't be an employee forever. I will be an entrepreneur. So, habang nagtatrabaho ko as an employee, Nagbi-business ako ng sobrang daming side businesses. Sabi mo, magbigay ka ng klaseng side business, baka nagawa ko yun. And every time I did that, I barely spent money. Yung nakikita na ng tao ngayon, ito interesting, nakita ng tao ngayon, yung pangarap nila gawin yung ginagawa ko. Pero hindi naman nila nakita what I did 7 years before that na, puro Lucky Me Pansit. Totoo, yung habang kumakain yung mga office mates ko sa labas, ako Lucky Me Pansit Canton sa office. Nagbabaon ako sa office. Yung di nakita ng tao, habang lahat sila nagla-lunch out, mag-isa lang ako dun sa cubicle. Kumakain ako ng baon ko. Nakiki-carpool ako sa kapitbahay ko everyday. Talagang gumigising ako maaga kahit di ko kailangan gumising maaga para sumabay sa kanya. So, tinatapatan ko rin minsan oras sila uwi para hindi ako gagastos.
Pero ngayon, araw-araw 5-star hotel na.
Hindi naman. Bakit 5-star hotel?
Yun yung trade-off, guys. Lucky me ka muna 7 years. Tapos araw-araw 5-star hotel. Hindi ka na kagaya ni Marvin.
Hindi, so
yung sikreto doon.
So, yun yung trade-off. Pero yun yung trade-off that few years of hustling, tapos not spending, and then taking everything, and then investing it, mababawi mo siya later on eh. So, yun. Pero kung 5-star, hindi naman ako mahilig sa 5-star. Hindi naman. Basta, kailangan malinis, tsaka maganda yung hotel. Ayoko naman
yun eh. 5-star hotel.
Hindi naman, yung... Kasi I've been to so many hotels na sobra, as in sobrang dami, na minsan pagkabukas ko ng bedsheet, may parang stain na gano'n. So parang, grabe. Kaya yun, at least, a place where you get to rest lang ng tama.
The question again is, when is the best time to start monetizing your hobby? Again, by Mr. Lyle Apali. So, we've heard Marvin's take. My opinion on that, best time to start monetizing your hobby is when people start to tell you that you're really good at what you do. And why aren't you making a business out of it? Why aren't you using it as a service? Or it could be another side and they're asking you, hey, can you do that for me? I'm willing to pay you. Yan. When you hear that, then that's the time to start monetizing your hobby. Next question is from Mr. Mishael Dairit Fernandez. His nickname is Misha.
Misha, what's up, Misha? Parang close eh. Yo.
What are your thoughts on ethical investments? How about investing in companies whose politics or political connections you agree or disagree with?
I don't know eh. Ako, I invest where I get a return. So,
apathetic. Agnostic.
Idol ko si Kevin O'Leary eh. Sabi niya, he'll give money to a goat if he can get a return from that goat also. Totoo. So, naman eh, for me, paano malalaman kung tama yung pinanggalingan ng pera? So, if Ayala Land has a property where may pogo doon, meaning may nagsusugal doon na Chinese, paano yan? Hindi mo na mabibili yung Ayala Land. So, it's hard also to differentiate companies all together. You buy San Miguel Corp has San Miguel Beer. Ayaw mo na San Miguel Beer pero gusto mo yung San Miguel Construction Company. You cannot separate all of those brands together. So it becomes tricky. But if it's very, very important for you to buy the ones that are ethical, you have to really narrow it down on what's ethical also. Kasi for example, merong hindi mag-invest ng consumer companies that make these kinds of clothes because those clothes are made from sweatshops in Bangladesh also. So for other people, that's a no-no for them. For other people naman, that's revenue. People buy Nike.
Yeah.
So other people won't buy Nike because of that. Other people naman will buy it because Nike is a brand. So other people won't buy Starbucks because of this. Other people will buy Starbucks because of this. So what's important is you buy based on your set of parameters. Sa akin, parameters ko, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. What the charts will tell me, I buy. Fundamental analysis, what the earnings are, I will buy. Then, when I earn, I use the money and use it for good. For me, it's what you do with the money that comes your way that will make an impact on the world around you. So, I don't know, it becomes tricky because if you buy Mega World owns a condo, owns townships, pero they also have property kung saan nagsusugal yung mga tao. So, parang it becomes tricky. So I don't know, but for me, I just buy based on the earnings and the technicals. So I don't know. You're the guy super ethical, super
ethical.
Super,
ethical SEO, yes. In terms of investments, same stance ako with Marvin, but if like talagang dark yung ginagawa ng company, if I know that there's something dark about it that's against the Bible, then I would think twice about it. But as far as I'm concerned, for example, yung ginamit mong San Miguel beer, I mean, alcohol, I drink beer, that's fine for me. It depends on, it's relative to how your legalism is in terms of your theology. That's my opinion. There are people who are more relative in terms of stepping on gray areas in their theology. Naging theology na tayo, bro. No?
Tsaka ito pa, just to for example, as simple as this, Jollibee. Madaming tao ayaw sa Jollibee because hindi sila nagre-regularize ng workers. Madaming tao ayaw ng mining company because of what it does in the environment. So I don't think you can find a company na 100% pure na walang
problema.
Na walang problema. There will always be something because we live in a world that's not perfect. The only perfect, guys, asawa ko. Bukod sa kanya, wala na. Everything else, flawed.
All right, that's the second question. We have the last question.
Last question, number 3.
How do you start again after failure? So let's say you make a trade, you lose half your money. How do you lose let's say you lose 100%?
That's a misconception sa stocks that you can lose 100%. Sa Philippines, unless you leverage or you borrow, that's the only time you lose 100%. Pero if you don't leverage, you don't borrow, you don't short, you just go long, you don't lose
Yeah.
Especially if you buy a good company pa, may ipit ka lang, pero maganda yung company, may dividends siya. So, it's not as complicated as what other investments are. Other investments kasi, yung minimension mo kanina options, it can go to zero.
Yeah.
CFDs can go to zero. Forex with margins can go to zero. Bitcoin can go to zero, or other cryptocurrencies can go to zero. But for stocks, buying good companies with dividends, it won't go to zero. So, yun. How do you bounce back? Wala, you just don't stop. You never stop. You don't stop trying, no matter how hard it is. Yun yung maganda bilang an entrepreneur. Pag employee ka, you make a mistake, you can always blame your boss. You can blame your supervisor. Pero when you're an entrepreneur, you have nowhere to hide.
Yep.
If you make a mistake, it's all on you. So yung advantage doon is if you make a mistake, use that mistake as a stepping stone to learn more. Do it again. Never stop trying. Never stop. Kahit walang tao naniniwala sa inyo, lahat ng kaibigan mo, magulang mo, sinasabi, tigil mo na yan. Kung alam mo talaga, that's what you're supposed to do. You keep on pursuing it. You never stop. You keep on doing it. If you fail, and then you stop, sayang yung experience mo dun. Use that experience. Kung the product that you're selling really is not good, baka it's time to pivot and to try something else. Pero, you don't stop. Sayang If you stop, that's when you lose
Yep.
So, yun, you take that experience and you use it either as a way for you to do better in that business or that trade. Use that experience to do better on enhancing whatever you're doing, or totally use that experience to shift and start something else. Yun. Or simplest way, you lose money, write a book. Why I lost money? Yun
and make money out of it.
Yun na yung pivot mo. Totoo, that's why we're doing this online course. Kasi if this online course does not work, we're gonna say how we lost money from making an online course. Or next book, why should you not do an online course? Diba? Parang ganun, there's always a way to get something out of it. Ako, ganun ako. I'm an optimist na hindi nakapikit yung mata. I'm an optimist that sees things that I will work to make it happen. Yun yung, hindi ako katulad ng ibang entrepreneurs na, things will go well, laban lang ng laban. Kung wala ka na talagang pera, anong gagawin mo? Yun, so, that's it.
My opinion on how to get up again after failing. Number 1, you should pray. That's the number 1. Ask God why.
See? Taas nga ng ranking kay God talaga. Grabe.
Hindi. Bro, kasi kung ako, yun talaga yung gagawin ko. For me, at the end of this life, you're not gonna be able to get anything. It's your soul, and you're gonna stand before God. And He controls everything. He owns everything. So, the first thing I would do is, if I fail, I would ask God, Lord, nangyari? Bakit ako na busted? No, bakit ako bumagsak sa business? Bakit yung stocks ko nag-negative? After I ask God whether I get an answer or not, then I now look inward in myself. What have I done wrong? Nagpabaya ba ako? Did I not manage my financials well? Did I not check cash flow well? Did I have more expenses than revenue? How long did it go on? Why didn't I cut expenses? why can't I get more revenue out of my clients? Why didn't I do more marketing? I have to ask myself these questions and see where my efforts have influenced this failure and change immediately.
Galing.
Yan ang matututunan nyo sa Make
profound.
Money, Grow Money course. 20 videos, we talk about how you can start when you're an entrepreneur to make money, the disciplines you need, the things you don't need, and how to grow your investments. In the Grow Money section, Marvin is going to speak there. Again, that's 20 videos. It's a subscription model. We give you 4 videos immediately when you subscribe in that course. We charge a subscription model, but again, 4 videos ka agad yun straight up.
Or, if you want to enroll for the whole year, may bonus yun. They get everything in one go already. Enroll for the whole year, everything in one go. And, discounted pa yun.
Discounted pa yun.
Details are below.
You get 2
also.
months free.
Oh.
You just pay for 10 months. That's it. 1 down, get the 20 videos.
Galing.
Yeah, so I think that's a wrap, no? Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. We have the master, the millionaire, Mr. Marvin Guillermo, Mr. Stock Smarts. And I'm your host, Sean C., the host of Leadership Stack. Please tune in to the podcast on Spotify or iTunes. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.